LAN events are indeed hype. Yeah, Nessa is a very good Google's player. Doesn't always use it, but you know, has a lot of experience with it. We got the usual lineup from Midnight here, except an NZAP in place of oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, we see both teams here
Like
pushing
Captain
in
is
now.
not finding a good place. There you see
Both
the battle of the snipers.
Midnight does get the first pop here though. We have Keita here trying to get a pick, but Malco wins that 1v1.
Ooh,
Oh,
a trade.
Yasuna gets sniped by
Marco
Kapitan gets the kill, but
traded.
Yasuna does get the snipe.
Looks like.
Oh, sorry, wrong.
Quite a huge lead there.
Oh my god, Keita with the spin back here. 2 down on Midnight side right now. Only the Clash Blaster and ends up left. So that was a pretty much a successful defense. I'm not sure if they're letting the Rainmaker reset or are they just waiting for a good opportunity to okay, there we go. They popped it. Keita here with an inkjet ready, trying to get Midnight here alone in mid.
Trying to
Medical
secure
does
that.
get away though, but Midnight goes 2 down. Kapitan carrying the Rainmaker right now, pushing it in. There goes the Stingray from Midnight. Medical does get the kill. Continuing on his thing, and that is a full wipe on Sailor Veemos' part.
Almost. There's still.
Keita's coming from spawn, so Midnight's pretty much got a free push, counter push here going. Midnight now going for a counter push, hoping to extend their lead. Yasuna does get the kill on Keita. Oh my god. Kel unfortunately going down there using his Inkjet. Kapitan barely stopping the Rainmaker with his Stingray there. Sailor Veemos is doing good defense here, but they're also losing players at the same time. They're just getting trades, not really winning their engagements fully. Midnight does pick up the Rainmaker again. Kapitan being harassed by the Clash Blaster from Malco. Malco pushing up now, but almost gets taken out by the bomb. Sailor Veemos now on a very dangerous spot here. Oh, but was that
Nice.
Nessa again with a nice flank there, taking out 2 key members of Midnight and effectively stopping the push. Using his using her Ink Storm in mid, trying to get Medical here, but Medical does get away. Nessa run. Oh, nice splat there by Nessa on
Yasuna for one.
Yasuna. Nessa continuing her rampage. Now a push is going, but that is 2 down on Midnight though. But the Rainmaker does get splatted by Medical Stingray. Medical, the last person standing. This could be a good opportunity for Sailor Veemos if they keep up the pressure. Midnight again, 2 down. But unfortunately gets taken down by G-Force. And that is an effective stop at 3 points.
Oh, gets squished by the shield.
Unfortunately gets squished by the Rainmaker. Again, the push has ended and we're effectively back on somewhat of a neutral state. Midnight tried to push the Rainmaker out into a safer spot without letting Sailor Veemos get the pressure. As they say that though, 2 go down on Midnight. Yasuna
Just
left. Unfortunately mistimes that push. Nessa now pushing up, hoping to get some more splats for her team, but unfortunately gets taken out by G-Force with a nice splat. They're using the NZAP. Rainmaker does push again near the same mark, but unfortunately just not enough time. Oh, nice snipe there by Kapitan on Yasuna. That might be an opening they need. 2 down again on Midnight. If they could just get the picks that they need without losing their members, they could be able to take lead here. Armor now up for Midnight. You see the Inkjet coming from Keita here. Double Inkjet now coming from Inkel and Keita. Only Medical left. This could be it. This could be it. This could be the lead. But unfortunately stopped at 1 point.
No, 2 points. They need 2 points here.
Oh no! That is unfortunate. Nessa, the last person standing right in Midnight's base, but unfortunately they might not be able to do anything anymore.
Almost a team wipe.
And that is a good... That was, again, clutch defense on Midnight's part. Just about to lose the lead there, but were able to stop it regardless.
Yeah.
And that is the win on Midnight.
Sorry, folks, if I'm a bit silent on this commentating round. I'm a bit burnt out from that last match.
What a game, what a game.
What a game indeed.
Yeah,
As you
indeed,
can see,
these matches have been some of the most intense I've seen from these LAN tournaments. Just absolute neck and neck.
It's true. And as you can see that Nessa and Yasuna are just toe-to-toe with each other, especially with their flanking abilities. But as you can see, Yasuna still has the upper hand because he uses with that roller.
Yeah, the roller does have indeed more mobility because of the curling bomb, but we'll see next. We have Kelp Dome Clam Blitz. Oh dear. Kelp Dome Clam Blitz, not a very popular combination for map and mode, mostly because of the fact that you can throw clams actually from top mid. It's deemed kind of cheesy by a lot of players. Okay, there is Kelp Dome.
Kelp Dome.
It'll be interesting to see what weapons teams pull out here, because will they adjust? Will they stick to, you know, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix, don't change it, whatever?
The thing about Kelp Dome is you gotta learn about those greats, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes
basically,
you
like,
just gotta watch. If
watch
you're
the
on the greats, watch the people underneath you. If you're on the bottom of the greats, you better be careful of the people above you.
Yeah. Also, hi Kai. I didn't notice you guys were watching. Also, hi Alicat. Welcome to the stream. We are at Game 2 of Losers Bracket Finals now. If Midnight wins this, they are moving to Grand Finals to face against Calamari Damacy. However, we can be sure that Sailor Veemos is wanting to extend this to a Game 3 on Macomart Splat Zones.
Yeah,
so we'll see if...
Sailor Veemos is just a team that just doesn't give up from
Yeah.
Especially now that they're so close.
Yeah, those games were like definitely close. 1 point, just 1 point away from that lead. Had Midnight not been able to stop that push,
they would have lost.
Yeah. I wish I actually saw what happened when the push stopped, because I was watching the Inkjet, unfortunately.
A very clutch play.
Very clutch play from whoever stopped that. I hope they clipped it actually so we can see what happened.
Well, we should have do it yourself.
Well, but I didn't see the perspective. Okay, we're waiting for one more player on Midnight side now.
Okay, so Yasuna is just picking up. The thing about that I learned about Yasuna is he doesn't just use the roller anymore. Anything with a curling bomb or anything that he fits his role is pretty much game.
Yeah. I've seen him on the end parry a few times, and actually on the range blaster, the custom range blaster.
Yeah, range blaster, because it has the curling bomb.
Oh, here we go, the blobber coming out of Midnight. I was expecting a blobber from both teams, but here we go. The blobber is actually like, very good on this map. Just that choke point right in front of the basket is pretty much gonna be solo shut down by this blobber. So we'll see if it works out on Midnight side. Comps are looking ideal for both teams. Pretty much using what they've used before. Oh, but
looks like Marco's just looking to get that rain in, put in pressure to SB.
Interesting to note though, Sailor Veemos opted out for only one inkjet this time instead of the double inkjet strat they were using in the previous game.
Yeah.
Sailor Veemos looking to push here right at the tree area, but unfortunately gets stopped there. Kapitan using a Stingray here to pressure, but I'm not sure if it's going to be able to do anything in terms of fix. Keita does try to go for a solo push, but unfortunately gets taken out.
A snipe from Medical.
Medical with a nice snipe there. Just right outside of the peak. Oh, but the lone umbrella of Sailor Veemos getting unfortunately pressured here. Does get taken down, unable to escape a 2v1 situation. Oh,
nice kill.
Does get a curling kill. This is going to be the first push of the game. With Midnight taking that first clam break, the basket break. They do go 2 down though, and unfortunately that is likely going to stop the push. Let's look at the
Marcos just
map again. We have Sailor Veemos trying to give up
nice
the pressure. Nice kill there by Inkel on Yasuna though. Very good inkjet shot. Unfortunately, only does get one pick. Unable to get the pick. Oh, does get killed by the blobber of Malco. Malco now trying to put up the pressure. Sailor Veemos does go 2 down. 3 down, in fact. Only the Umbrella is probably in the area. Possibly it might have pushed back too. As you can see here, 18 clams on Sailor Veemos side though. So they have a good opportunity here. If they can just get the picks and get the area control underneath. Medical with a nice kill there on the Umbrella. But now noticing the fact that someone is jumping in. This might be a good... That is the first push from Sailor Veemos, but... Oh, that is 3 down. Only the roller left from Midnight. But unfortunately, I don't think Sailor Veemos does have the clams.
Enough to take the lead.
Keita does get taken out and just 6 points away from the lead here. Unfortunately, that means that if they want to take the lead here again, they'll have to go through some penalties. Midnight now trying to push again. Yasuna does have a clam, does push it in. They do have a second power clam, I believe, on Medical, but I don't know where it went. They don't seem to be pushing it in right now. They do go 3 down though, Medical, the last one standing. They're doing a cheeky push here, does get the clam in, but that was a solo push. That might be dangerous. No one else was there to support that push. They do have the clams, but that would essentially might have just given Midnight a free power clam. Might have been too impatient there on Sailor Veemos side.
Yeah.
But we'll see here. They do have 2 power clams.
Yep. It looks like they're gonna have about their 3rd power clam here.
Both teams now fighting for mid-medical. Might be on an aggressive spot here, though. Does get spotted out by someone on Sailor Veemos, but it's just kind of let free. Does get near the basket, though, and there goes the jumps. Does get the kill on Nessa. 3 down on Sailor Veemos side, and this is again another push from Midnight.
Oh.
Keita now the first, Inkel now the first stop of Sailor Veemos. Does get 2 good kills there. Stop, slowing down the push, and that
nice
is a 3rd kill. Effectively stopping the push there. This is Sailor Veemos' chance again for another counter push if they can get the picks. Keita with a nice kill there on Malco. That's 1 down. Oh, Yasuna does go down to Sailor Veemos there. Keita with a power climb now. Unfortunately, gets taken out by the blobber. 2 go down to the blobber. Oh, but unfortunately, the Stingray. And that might be the end of that push. They do have 1 more power climb though, so overtime is actually going to start here. So we'll see if Sailor Veemos can still try to get something. They do have some map control in mid. We see here Inkel tried to good pressure on Medical. Medical does get taken down. But I don't think they're in any kind of position to be able to push here. Overtime will end eventually despite having a power climb. They need to, and unfortunately.
They couldn't make a push.
Unfortunately, Sailor Veemos could not make the push there. They do have the map control, but just